trying to test out yesterday at Chrome. I don't know if that was your first time trying to rebuttal or not, but
Nah, she good on
um,
this.
yeah. But other than that, I got you beating C3. I ain't gonna say you 30 in her or nothing, but I got a 2-1 edge or clear with. You know what I'm
I got a
saying?
3-0. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Pristavia rebuttals
You
all the
got to put
time.
some kind of respect on C3
I
name, nephew.
All
well,
right,
no,
Miss
well, the
see,
first
Pristavia.
round be debatable. Happy.
Miss Pristavia, because I've heard
yeah.
everybody else's opinion. What
hmm
was your view like of Yoshi, of how
Um,
her mannerisms was standing in front of her?
in the building, you know, I don't know, for whatever reason it wasn't hitting in the building. On the playback, I was able to appreciate it, what she did, a lot more. So for whatever reason, and maybe because there were no clear, like, straight up punches that was like evidence, there were no quotables or anything like that, then I think maybe that's what just made it look extremely, in the building, like not as close. But I think watching it back on cam, like, that second was, in my opinion, debatable. I feel some people feel like, she edged it. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I edged it. I think the crowd was kind of sleep on both of us, and on that second. Because to be honest, when everybody that I sparred with, when Surf heard it, when everybody thought that the second round, which was initially my third, but the second round was the hardest bars because it was back to back punches. I just think they didn't want to hear that straight up back. Maybe they wanted me to angle more at the second round. For whatever reason, it just wasn't as appreciated. But that was the round, was like the back to back punches. But Yoshi, um, yeah, but she actually did. She did really good, and it looked even better on a playback. Um, she had a lot. It's true. She did have a lot against her as far as, like, but she didn't seem entirely intimidated. I mean, a little bit, but not entirely. So she held her own. She held her own. She did really good.
I ain't gonna
Be,
lie.
be
That
honest,
whole
Prestavia. Do you feel like what she had against her, some of that she brought on herself with the trolling and her version of promoting and all of that stuff, a lot of that
I mean, for
against her,
sure.
she brought on herself.
Well, this is that part is true, but here's also what I don't disagree. Here's also what I do disagree with. She that Pristavia had her cheerleading squad. Those guys, did anybody even hear Tay Rock? Like, they were not even going crazy. They only reacted when the crowd reacted. They're not allowed to say anything at
No,
yeah.
all.
they talking about
So
Surf. They talking about Surf saying make that bitch take her coat off and keep her in the corner when you
that's
start walking
served.
away and he
But
told you to go back over there,
yeah, go
which
ahead. Yeah, that's funny, but that's Surf. Just like when Tay Rock was battling Danny, he said, "Talk to that stupid nigga." Yeah, talk to
right.
that. Take your time. That's Surf. He didn't
That,
do that because it's me and this is a unique situation. Every single battle, when your team
Box
is
of
there,
tissues at?
you have to
look,
ignore
he's looking for a
Bill.
box of tissues. But that's everybody has their team. Everybody has their team support them. It would have been different if they were just overreacting. They were reacting when nobody else was. They did
Right.
not do that. When everybody else reacted, then they reacted. And Rock didn't even hear the round. Before Rock heard it in the building. I didn't spar with Rock. Chess heard it the day before, and Surf heard the round. But no, I didn't. They didn't overreact. People just mad that they were just standing behind me, but they're supposed to. Like, that's
That's a fact. Mike, you got something you want to say?
Yeah. Yo, I'm a huge Pristavia fan. When all they was talking about the male fans not following, I'm gonna follow you around. Don't even work. I'm one of those people that's gonna follow you around. But who's your favorite? Because I know they've been talking about the whole situation. That's been like the topic all day. But I kind of want to change it a little bit. Who's your favorite battle rapper?
who's
Maybe
my
like
favorite battle?
who'd you grow like who'd you watch and you was like, yo, I really want to, like, I fuck with this shit, like, and you like follow that person.
You know who I really like, and when I'm like preparing for a battle, I watch them just because I know that they give me just good ideas. I always watch Danny Myers. I love
Mm.
me some Danny
Danny is
Myers.
fire.
I love me some Danny Myers. It does
Danny
he
the
could do
goat, man.
Danny the go. He could do no wrong for me. So I watch Danny Myers. Like, if I'm preparing for, like, the person, and I think this person that I'm preparing for, they're not really good, so the battle is really not really good. I literally have to watch a Danny battle right after that because I'm like, I need some good ideas. This is not Like, oh, I watch a rum nitty battle in between each time. Like, oh my god, I gotta get this not good stuff out of my brain and out of my system. But yeah, but I'm a huge fan of a lot of people, a few people, for different reasons. But Dirty Mind is one of the ones that I really like.
What about a
That's a
female?
good
Would you
choice.
have a
Good
female?
choice. What
I'm
you
sorry.
done? Q? Was you done, Mike?
Nah, I said, what about a
It's
female wise?
Oh, okay.
I like Official. I really like Official.
I can
Is that
see that.
Daylight? Is that Daylight?
Yeah, he ain't coming up. I guess he trying to
Why?
hang around. I done invited him twice.
Like,
Oh,
what up,
okay.
gang?
Is that everybody is? Yeah, I like Official. I like a few of the ladies, but I really like Official. I think that C3 is one of the most, one of the well-rounded ladies because she could do so much and she has great stage presence. She's a funny aspect. She can
Get it
rebuttal.
down in the building. What up,
What
gang?
up, Bill?
So yeah,
What up?
so
Go ahead, Q, whenever you're ready.
Oh no, no. The last conversation had took so many different turns that it just whatever. But I'm just here just chilling. But like as far as like what Chris just said about like niggas being mad that she had to get the team behind her, like if Verb and the rest of the island gang was there, it'd been the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, that's just what Surf do. We seen that all the time. Surf just talking shit in the back, but
I
he
feel
was
like the only difference if Verb and them was there was with Yoshi's confidence.
yeah, exactly. But that's what they're trying to say. Like they, when you look at all the tweets and everybody talking about the chatter afterwards, they making it like Pris had some sort of advantage because they was all back there. Verb even tweeted himself some shit about niggas need vibranium to battle Pristavia. And then like, listen, if she had her gang there, she had a team there, and they was just dead. They put up a it looked scary. You got all them niggas back there, it looked scary. But what Pris did was what Pris did. You can't take nothing from that. You feel me? So I just want people to get off that because she doing what she doing. The fan base, all that shit gonna come. She keep doing what she doing. When I got put onto her, I was like, yo, she wilding. Like that's just the impression you get, male or female, whatever. Like her bars are gonna speak for themselves. Like, okay, Shorty is bugging. Who the fuck is this? Pristavia. Like, okay, that's it. It ain't got nothing to do with surf and all. I'm like, that helps, but if she keep doing what she got to do is rap, and that's what she does. So at the end of the
thank
day,
you,
that's all that matters. You feel me?
thank you, Q.
Respect,
Word.
respect. What's up, Light?
Yeah, you.
Yo,
Hi,
what up, gang?
Daylight.
Go ahead, Battle Tide.
What y'all on?
All right, good looks, good looks. Shout out to Light too. Light, I need to talk to you about an angle I got. But anyway, all right. So look, the Yoshi problem. This is the Yoshi problem. I've been studying this shit. I'm like a battle rap scientist. Yoshi, and I don't know if it's residuals from getting training from QP. I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but her issue was she didn't know. First of all, her cadence was the same throughout the whole battle. She didn't emphasize certain lines, slow down, build up. It was one time where she had a dramatic performance, and that was her time to end it with a fire bar. But she said something so light that it missed the joint. It was like when she did the little kick her on the ground, and she had the crowd's attention, and they were ready for the last punch. It was weak. Yoshi's problem is this: she in the middle of her 4-bar setups, she has crazy wordplay that she should be putting at the end of the 4-bar setup. When she did the corset string shit, that should have been a bar at the end of the 4-bar setups. But she does wordplay like she's not saying crazy wordplay. It's like she's saying she does it so. I guess she does it so normally that she doesn't emphasize it at the end of the 4-bar setups. Your last 4 bars, if you're going to do that wordplay scheme, your last 4 bars got to be emphasized. And she spit it like it was regular. She didn't like you notice Pristavia had the adulations, the ups and downs, the slow it downs, the like not slow it downs like conceited, but like the work in the crowd slow it downs. Yoshi spit that shit like she was reading. You know, and so it's arguably that somebody even wrote for her. And I'm sorry that because I know she's been battling this, but she didn't spit it like she was talking to the crowd. I was so disappointed in Yoshi because
Well,
it
you got
seems
to
like
consider the fact that Yoshi is accustomed to doing well in no crowd situations. So the Lady Caution battle, the Tory Doe battle, those are her most prestige notable showings, and she didn't have a crowd, so she's performing of what she
Well, that's
thinks
not
people
it.
want
That's
from her.
about the same. It was about
I
the same
can't.
size crowd. There
I
wasn't a
can't
big
go
crowd
with no.
there.
I
It's
can't
not the
go.
same size crowd.
Nah,
You think
it
it was the
wasn't
same
the
size
same
crowd as
size
Chrome
crowd.
is?
Bro, Yoshi should
Chrome.
know better
Now
by
listen,
Yoshi
hold
should know
on,
better
hold
by
on,
now.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Chrome. It was about. I want to say it was about 200 people in there, 200 to 300 people in there.
Yeah, at
Um,
Caffeine, it was about like
Caffeine only going to let like 50 to
yeah,
100
it was
people in the
like 50
building.
people.
So, um, it was a large crowd, but I want to say 200 people in there. 100 people wasn't watching the battles. They was talking and having a good time.
But Bill, compare that battle to what she did with your battle, the swag she had in your battle versus that battle.
She was like super prepared. In the Pristavia
Yeah,
battle, it was like she wasn't prepared, but she was prepared, but she was like too prepared. She sounded
yeah,
mechanical, and it
I
was her
agree.
Absolutely,
confidence. It was her
absolutely.
like I
Mechanical
said.
is a good word,
I
Bill.
That's a
That's a
agree.
I
good
great
feel
word.
word.
like
I agree.
I feel like she was like overwhelmed with the star power on Pristavia's side of the stage.
It also feeds in.
That's all that boils down to. She didn't have any star power on her side of the stage, bro.
yeah. And
Jack
don't get
Boy
it
was
fucked
over
up.
there. Jack was over there, but Jack didn't give a shit about shit if anybody
Jack
Exactly.
was
looked
paying
neutral. He
attention.
looked neutral, like he was just
Yeah,
there. Like
Jack
Yeah.
just neutral as
And
he
fuck.
don't
looked
don't get it
neutral.
fucked up. Gun titles behind Bristavia does have a subconscious effect. Don't get it fucked up. It
One
does.
hundred percent.
Bro,
One
But
hundred
gun
percent.
titles
I'm
behind anybody. You
yo,
got Rock and all these niggas on the opposite side of the stage. It's like,
yo
damn.
I, I'm
I
gonna be
battle
honest.
Av, bro. Like that shit wasn't easy.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. If Yoshi had gun titles on her side and Prestavia was by herself, it still would have been the exact same.
Uh,
I agree.
if Yoshi would have
I
Bro,
by
I
feel
don't
like
herself,
know.
Different,
I
Surf,
don't
different,
know.
I don't
bro,
Like,
know.
Surf,
if
Like
Yoshi
Surf
would have
could
by
have been at
herself,
home.
yes.
I don't
Surf
Listen,
could
know.
have,
Like,
bro.
I'm
Surf could have
I'm
been at
telling you,
home, and
I'm
something
gonna
he
tell you,
tweeted a couple days ago, they would have used that. Like, yo,
yo,
Surf pushed the
I'm telling
narrative.
you, it's this is a New York crowd, and it's just certain things you have to do in front of them New York people, and when Yoshi stopped rapping and Persuavia started swinging and say, "Yo, hold it down,"
yeah,
that
that's
right
true.
there, just that. It's them small things like,
Hmm
and I tell people this all the
Yo,
time. Yo,
Prestavia,
look,
you gotta use that.
like, look,
Persuavia.
look, and this what a lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
caught
don't
that too.
understand. A lot of people don't understand. These stages is what created tiers. The big
hmm
stage is what created tiers. Like it created
Big
levels,
facts. Big facts.
and you gotta have a certain amount of like you gotta have a certain amount of power or star power to even to grasp these people. And I'm not saying Yoshi don't have that because she could most definitely be a star in her own way, but there's just a certain level of confidence that you have to have when you up there. And Stavia was she was freestyling, rebuttaling. It wasn't nothing that could throw her off her night that night.
Prestavia was comfortable with silence in between her
Yeah,
punches.
yeah.
Facts.
hold on.
Yoshi
Let
was trying
TJ.
to
Let
go ahead.
TJ rock.
Oh no, I
Huh?
was just gonna piggyback off what they were saying because they were saying about the teams being behind everybody, but Rock even said it on Twitter. He said to Verb, "You a bad supporter." Verb replied and said, "Yoshi left me." So when they asked,
Mm.
do they think that that was something Yoshi brought on herself? It absolutely was. She was playing the villain. She wanted to be the villain. First, she didn't want battle for the belt. Then she want battle for the belt. Then she don't want battle for the belt. Then she want battle for the belt, and she didn't look comfortable up there. Like I watched her Lady Caution battle with Yoshi's fire. I watched her Bill battle. She seemed a lot more comfortable with Bill too. I think it was because she was probably battling the dude. She could do her thought stuff. But
Yeah.
Prestavia was just up there wilding. And that was my first time seeing Prestavia, like watching one of her battles. But Surf wasn't wilding in the back. Rock
Nah,
got
I
on
don't
her
think so
stage.
either.
Nah,
Rock got
none
on
of them
stage in the
were.
third round.
I don't want to
I
get it
I
twisted. I'm not saying Prestavia was fired
Oh
just
no, no,
because
no, no.
gun
I'm not
titles
I'm
is
not
behind.
disagreeing with you. I'm just saying like I'm going back my bad because it's my first time getting a chance to speak. So I was
There's
just
multiple points. Yeah.
doubling back. But
hmm
Rock, I mean, Surf was really just talking about stage control. He wasn't even really reacting to bars. He was telling
Right.
her about stage control. Rock didn't get on stage till the third round. So all this gas shit is bull.
I would say like my man said earlier, and I said it in my blog. the greatest takeaway from that Yoshi performance is not understanding when to change pitch via her voice. Everything was damn near peak screaming out the top of her lungs when she, and that could have came from anxiety. That could have came from a lot of different factors. It could have came from microphone issues. Sometimes we don't understand how loud we are, so we can't really hear ourselves. It was a lot of things, but like some of the bars, and it was crazy because when Yoshi was rapping, I was like, damn, I wonder how 40 gonna do. But then 40 has a way of like starting her bar off light, and then she'll end with aggression, or she'll build it up. And I feel like that was kind of what hurt Yoshi. She didn't change her pitch at all.
Hey yo, sidebar. If anybody want to play the coolest Dragon Ball Z game ever, bro, I put the link at the on the jumbotron. I'm in server S61, but I'm like super duper duper strong on this joint. So don't try me.
Bill is hilarious. Well, Pristavia and Daylight, since y'all here, can both of y'all run down how y'all called Res 2 and Pristavia, you was going a little hard on Verb. I'm from St. Louis. I was gun titles what up, but I was
Yeah.
like,
Well, let
oh
me
my
That
tell you,
God. He already
yo,
honestly,
had a hard night with Easy. Now you
that
gonna
was
come.
yeah. Well,
that
you know
I ain't
what?
gonna lie. That was another like brownie point. It was almost like, fuck you, Yoshi. I got bigger fish to worry about.
Exactly.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
because he
But
was
Pristavia, well, how you
because
call the rest of the card?
um all right, I'm gonna tell you, but first I want to say that Verb. The only reason why I did that is because Verb was trolling like crazy when Yoshi and I was still supposed to be on Midnight Madness. Verb was trolling and he was saying a lot of stuff. So I said, I'm not even gonna reply. I'm gonna get you back. However, I want to get you back. Now, the rest of the card, with Casey and official, um, obviously fire back. Casey was wigging. Official was wigging. Obviously, we know that because of limited mobility from Casey, because of the thing on her leg, she couldn't perform and deliver it the way that she wanted to. But she was still saying some fire stuff, and I think official was too. So
See, the thing
um,
with that type of shit is Casey knew her leg was fucked up that whole time. So it's like you gotta not making a joke because I fuck with Casey. I don't be knowing who fuck with me and all that, but I be past that type of shit. Like I fuck with Casey, you feel me? Like I felt like if she knew her leg was fucked up, that's how she should have wrote. I would have had mad bars about my leg and all that shit.
she had that
I would have
rebuttal.
had the I would have had the fish from SpongeBob pop up like my leg.
She had the I'm in a boot battling a bitch from the boot. She had that.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like that was fire. Like I would have been on top of that type of shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So did you say you gave it to did you say you gave it to Casey Pristavia?
No, I think I gave it to official. Um, Either 2-1 or I might have edged every round. But I have to watch it on the playback. That was just from being in the building. I'm gonna watch it again. I didn't watch it again yet.
Okay, QB and 40.
Um, I also wasn't as close to the stage, but I did hear 40's bars before she went up, and I was like, yeah, there's no way she's getting past those bars. 40's third was impeccable. It was
Back.
amazing, and she was cooking even in the first. Just from what I could hear, she was cooking in the first. I didn't hear a lot of what QB was saying, but I just know that it was impalatable. And in the building, it seemed like they was giving QB the first round, but I don't. I was like, nah, ain't no way she's gonna be able to get past 40's first or second or third. So 40 did thing, but yeah, I just heard that it was impalatable. I didn't go back and watch it yet, and I couldn't hear everything in the building.
Oh,
Um,
okay. And then the main event, Hustle and Couture.
I also heard. See, I can't judge that one because, like I said, I gotta watch that back. I was probably one in the back, like talking and stuff. But no, but I heard Hustle's rounds before, and Hustle was wigging. Hustle was round, so I can't even give an honest opinion. A lot of people say 2-1 Couture, but I'm like, I know Hustle was killing it too, so I don't. I have to watch it back. I didn't hear it in the building.
All right.
Sorry, I'm no good.
No, you okay? We're gonna rewind one day. How you call Sharon and T Top?
Shorty T Top battle already, or that's coming up? I
You
didn't
ain't
watch
Nah,
watch
that.
the rest too?
No, I didn't watch that. My bad.
they
I
they
got life.
battled
I got life responsibilities. I didn't see it.
they battled the
Yeah,
day
they was on the
before
card with
y'all.
A Verb and Easy.
Oh no! See, I was late to do that. That's the only battle that I saw. That's the only battle that I got a chance to see. I didn't see. I only saw Aver's and Easy. Yeah, no, I didn't because I was busy, so I wasn't watching it. Sorry.
You okay? Did you give Verb the first?
Hell no, no, definitely not.
Okay,
Easy
good
was
title.
Easy was wigging everything, especially that second round. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't
He,
give Verb the first, but Verb's first was crazy.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
I think his Verb was coming off a very subpar performance. So it was like he had like a more of a shock value, like a charity reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like we missed that Verb, and he finally showed up again as the Verb we kind of missed. So it was kind of like a charity shit. Like we didn't judge him off with like the vintage Verb.
I don't agree with Charity. Verb was spitting in that first round.
He was he was
Yeah, he
he
was
was
wilding.
he was
Yeah, I ain't
cool.
gonna. I can't jock the Charity thing. He
I
was
mean,
wild.
charity might be the
Verb
wrong
was
word, but
stepping in
I
that
think he's
first
saying
round.
that that's the verb that people been looking for so much. So because he fought, it's like, yeah, verb, you got it. But I
Yeah,
still think Easy cleared him. I think Easy
I
cleared him
edged him
easy.
the first. I ain't clear it. I edged him the first, but I cleared Easy. Easy got the second and third clear as
Facts.
day.
That's a fact, boss. Word.
Like how you run it down? You daylight come down from Mars. Ain't no telling what he is.
My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I had to step out the studio. I'm actually I ain't supposed to say this, but I'm in there with Kanye and a few other niggas. Um,
talk that big, talk that big game shit.
yeah,
The humble plug.
I'm supposed to be in there doing some shit. I'm in the fucking Twitter space with my real battle rap niggas, man. I ain't going
Real
Hollywood. I ain't
nigga.
never gonna leave the culture. Um,
Gangster.
but uh, but nah.
Are you done?
I had I think I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. I kind of think what my man was saying earlier, based off the charity idea. I think more so we had verb at a specific standard because we do miss that type of verb and we haven't seen it in a minute. Um, although I think verb could have done better. Uh, I called it easy 2-1.
Okay, so you gave Verb the first.
I gave her the verb. Verb first was bonkers.
Facts. Okay. How you call T Top and Sharon?
I cut that whole battle off. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, it wasn't a good battle.
Okay. And then how y'all feel about Hollow and DNA?
I
That
so
also
also really wasn't a good battle.
it wasn't a good battle.
it wasn't a good battle. I like
So
I
y'all
like
ain't like
Hollow's
DNA
I
and
rhyming.
wasn't
Rock?
too. I thought DNA was wigging. I did see that battle
DNA
too. I
was
thought DNA
wigging,
was
but
wigging.
Hollow didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Look, look,
Hollow's
look.
you
I'm
want
yeah.
to
a,
talk about
I'm
my
a, I'm a,
classic?
you know what's fucked
Hold on,
up.
one at a
But
time.
All right,
sorry,
look,
God.
you know what's so fucked up in today's time that like you can't really body somebody now. Like if a person trash, it fuck up the whole battle. Like that is
Mm.
it's wild. Like for example, how Twerk didn't prepare for real name Brandon. And it was like, oh, it just fucked up the whole battle. Like, nah, I haven't seen nobody say real name Brandon body bag Twerk. It's just like, nah, Twerk fucked up, so the whole battle fucked up. Fuck the whole battle. And it's like, coming from the era I came from, young Miles choked and he died horribly. But it's like in this era, like if you fuck up, like the fans be like, I don't want to see the person that did good neither. I don't want to see the whole battle. That's like fucked up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but
This
that
is
wasn't the case with Surf and Twerk. They said Surf body twerk.
this is the era of the participation trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
they,
goes
they
back to
Yeah.
gave
that
Wait.
Surf
verb
credit
shit.
for their body.
My thing is the DNA and Hollow joint. It's like DNA was dope, but Hollow really made it easy for DNA. Hollow, I like Hollow's rhyming better than DNA, but DNA was more of a battle rapper in that joint. He battled better than him, which
Cause
obviously is the point. But
mm-hmm.
the thing is, Hollow. I think Hollow's problem is this. It seems like Hollow is trying to be innovative in he writes 12 bars at a time and chooses what section he's going to insert in his rounds. I don't think he has a whole one round structure of this is my first round.
I'm
That's
agree
why
on
he
that. I agree.
that's why he stops so many times and says, okay, what else I was like? I was like, okay, so I could go this way. I could do this, you know what I'm saying? And that's
Uh-huh.
he's fucking up when he does that. And I was so disappointed. I was like, what are you doing, retarded nigga? Because his first 16 bars was like crazy. And then
Yeah, I ain't gonna not to cut you off.
go ahead,
Yo,
go
that's
ahead.
Not,
crazy. That's a
not to cut
crazy
you off.
analogy.
But the way Hollow started this battle, like the first 16, I thought it was gonna be a long night for DNA.
Facts.
That's what
Facts.
it
Me
seemed
too.
like. That's what it
Me
seemed
too.
like. You know what I'm
Go
saying? Then he
ahead, Loso.
stopped.
You had your hand up for a minute, my guy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now you got. I got something to say to Daylight, and I got a question for Daylight. Yo, Daylight, when you battle Clips, bro, when you kept saying, should I give him more? Can I keep it going? Can I keep it going? Bro, that shit was fucking legendary. And then my question was good with you and Bill. I got
Um,
some bread
I,
on Bill.
I would say this. That's most definitely something that's gonna happen when the time is right. Just where I'm at in the space I'm in right now, I literally move on my own time.
Alright.
So, and me and Bill, we talked about it, like,
We talk about that
and,
shit a
and
lot.
a lot.
It's
Me
gonna
and
be out this
niggas,
earth. That shit's gonna be
it's,
out this
look,
earth,
look,
bro.
look, look, look. This the thing, bro. People got to like battle rap. We so used to getting things fast that we not thinking about the future. We don't want to run out of matches, man. Some shit could wait.
That's a
Facts.
battle that needs to be appreciated on a new
Yeah, some
level.
shit could wait, bro. Some shit could wait. It could wait. Like, and I say this because a lot of fire matches happen too early, like way before the bag came. The bag here
Mhm.
now. Let this
Mhm.
shit build all the way up,
That
and
shit's
then
gonna
we
be
can have
crazy.
certain matches.
Word, that shit's gonna be crazy. You and Bill, that'll be crazy.
100%.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's fast forward a little bit. What y'all doing with Cal and Chess? I'm gun
Gun
title,
titles,
so
bro.